Hello and welcome to a sneaky Sasquatch video. So, if you don't know how these iceberg videos work, I'm a bit late. A lot of these aren't really too popular at the moment anymore, but they were. So I wanted to make my own version because no one's really made a Sasquatch iceberg. So pretty much how these work is the top of the iceberg is more known topics. Then as we go down, like the red text, those are like lesser known things by the community. And I also put Scuba Sasquatch by the iceberg because it kind of looked cool and fitting. But anyways, I'm going to go from top to bottom to talk about all the topics. And there are way more topics I could bring up, and I could make another version of this, a part 2, if this video does do well, but we'll see about that. The first thing is Sasquatch dancing in the title screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like at least 90% of the community knows about this. If you go in the title screen for like 2 seconds, you'll notice it. It's just Sasquatch dancing. It's pretty cool. It is added recently to the game. Then another thing on the top is I'd say the parking master warps, because this has been around for ever since the town update, and it's definitely been, the word has definitely been widely spread, but newer players might not know about it, so yeah. And then we have Starvin' Sasquatch, which is basically it was basically like the old version of Sneaky Sasquatch, made back in 2015 for like a game jam, where like you only have a couple days to make a game. So yeah, there was like the old version, Starvin' Sasquatch, and then they decided to bring it back in 2019 to make a new version. Okay, now we're going to the lower section. So the next one is the dog in the game being based off the real dog. Yes, they do have a real dog, and the dog in the game is based off the real dog. I'll show a few pictures of them from Discord, because the developer is on the Discord. Make sure to join. I'll link in the description, and yeah. The next thing is the ex-criminal's life after Chapter 3. After the new storyline, the two criminals, if you depending on what option you choose, you actually can find a status update on one of the ex-criminals, and you can find them in the marina, and then you can actually see some dialogue, which is pretty cool. And then the next thing is the 2019 warps. So basically what I mean by that is if you played in the original versions of the game, like very early, you could see, if you access the maps, you could unlock tons of warps. You could get the race warp, the golfing warp, the ski warp, and the normal warp, which these were removed, but if you had them beforehand, they did not get removed from your map. So the rarest warp now is the golf warp, which only the true OGs have, but I don't have it myself, sadly. The next thing is the coffee and energy drinks actually let you stay up longer. If you didn't know, they actually do have a special effect, and they do actually make you stay up longer throughout the day. I actually have made a video or two on it, and it's actually pretty cool. And the next thing is the Super Quest money tree. Pretty much what I mean with that is if you get the axe in the game and you go to the top right of the map, you can actually cut this tree on the edge, which gives you a ton of money, in-game money, which you can use to win. Yeah, to my surprise, a lot of people do not know about this, so I decided to put it towards the bottom. Now, one of the things that are really unknown is the hot springs dialogue, which is pretty much, I didn't know for a while, but I saw it on Reddit at one point a while back, and pretty much, if you stay in the hot springs in the ski mountain, if you stay in there for like 30 seconds or so, you'll get some secret dialogue saying like you feel refreshed. I'll show a picture of it right there. And yeah, not many people knew about that, so it's pretty cool. Then the next thing I'd like to show is the Sung Museum bones. So pretty much, if you had extra bones from the museum, you would get paid an extra 25 coins for the effort of finding the bones, which is, the bones are really hard to obtain, which, 25 coins isn't that much, but, most people didn't know you could do that. So I decided to put that up there. I don't know if I'll have footage for it, but if I do, I'll show it on screen. Then the next thing is the Nights in Jail stats, which, in my opinion, is the most unknown thing in this entire list, because back in the town update, there was this stats called Nights in Jail, where pretty much it was like the comp by ranger, but except it was comp by police. And I guess it was removed by the developers for pretty much being unnecessary, and yeah. So I'll try to find old footage of that, and yeah. So that concludes this entire iceberg type of thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, liking it, I guess, would help, and subscribing would help. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Remember, comment if you want a part 2, I guess. I'm running out of ideas. And yeah, goodbye. See ya.